What's up guys, it's your boy Bropedia here, back at it again with a Pokemon Showdown video, but this time it's kind of a different video. So today we have kind of an analysis of multiple sets that you can have on Incineroar. Basically, Incineroar is one of the most versatile Pokemon that you can have, due to the fact that it has access to one of the craziest abilities ever, called Intimidate, which lowers the attack stat of an opponent by 1. So it's especially good against Pokemon like Chenpao or Urshifu, because it kind of forces them to have a clear amulet against having, you know, any other items which could benefit them, from Choice Scarf to Choice Band to Life Orb to Mystic Water to Black Glosses, etc, etc. Incineroar particularly runs a fixed set, right? So the set is mainly composed of 2 supporting moves and 2 damaging moves. The 2 damaging moves can of course depend on what moves are used, but usually they are Flare Blitz and Knockoff, or Flare Blitz or Knockoff. And as the support, I do not count Fake Out because the damage it does is absolutely puny. So yeah, but the greatest thing that Fake Out does, it's not only break the sash of any Pokemon, but also flinch any Pokemon which does not hold the covered cloak or does not have inner focus. So this is a standard Incineroar set. This is the best set that you can use at any point in time whenever you're trying to pick up this Pokemon. But we also have different sets, for example this one, which only has Knockoff as a damaging move, and Will-O-Wisp to be able to burn physical attackers, especially those pesky Urshifu or Calyrex Ice during Regulation G. Additionally, we also have this kind of an anti-meta set with Low Kick, and yeah, Low Kick is basically here just to be able to counter things like the Treasures of Ruin or any legendaries which are really heavy like Groudon or Kyogre. So this set specifically, as you will be able to deduce from the stat spread, is here to be the physically defensive Incineroar, since the defense stat should be matching the item it's going to hold. Of course, for this case, the Rocky Helmet here, but this set can also work with something like the Assault Vest, and yeah, of course, if it's running the Assault Vest, it needs to have a physical damaging move, right? Due to the fact that Assault Vest will actually prevent the Incineroar from using any status moves. So in this case, I've replaced that by Flare Blitz, and I'm going to maximize the special defense on this guy. As you can see, its special defense is nothing to scoff about, right? It's worthy to note that Incineroar has one of the greatest move pools. This thing was built for competitive. Now for the multiple items that it can use. Safety Goggles, which is mostly a great counter against things like Among Us, since Among Us with Spore and Rage Powder will be countered by that, and it can be revenge kill with a Flare Blitz. It can also run Citrus or Agua Berry to be able to restore health in case of a pinch. Can run Assault Vest and Rocky Helmet, of course depending on the defense stats it's going to be boosted. And it can run other things like, for example, Shuka Berry or any berry decreasing the power of super effective moves, for example Copper Berry. Incineroar is one of the best, if not the historically best competitive Pokemon ever made. But you must remember, in Pokemon, especially in VGC, you must work with your partners, like the Pokemon you choose to partner him with, to be able to make the most out of anything. For example, some of his greatest partners historically are, for example, Calyrex Ice. It can also be Shadow Rider, or things like Urshifu. Both Urshifu really work well with him. Or things like Tornadus, with the prankster ability to be able to set up the Tailwind and such. Or even something like Raging Bolt and Fluttermines, since Incineroar is that good of Pokemon to be able to protect and focus the attention on him and let the others, do a sweep. But it also has the kill power necessary to threaten any Pokemon in front of it. For example, knockoff from Max Attack Incineroar, so this one, can actually one-shot even defensive Calyrex Shadow, right? And one last thing, Torracat, the pre-evolution of Incineroar, was used at some point instead of Incineroar due to the fact that it benefits from Eviolite, as it's a non-fully evolved Pokemon. Plus, also, whenever you're using an Eviolite Pokemon, remember to have, boosting its defenses. So in this case, those defenses are going to be doubled. So it's going to be 204 here for both defenses. And since, as you can see here, he is a bit faster than Incineroar, this is a very big advantage in the, for example, fake out brackets, because priority moves in the same bracket, meaning that if the opposing Incineroar is using fake out against my Torracat using fake out, they will act according to their speeds. So if their speeds is equal, it's going to be a coin flip between whom will actually move first. But if the speeds are not equal, the Pokemon which is faster is going to be acting first, meaning that it will fake out this turn. So yeah, and that's a small analysis on the many sets of Incineroar, and also as a bonus Torracat. So if you like what you saw, please remember to like, share, comment and subscribe. Also comment out your favorite Pokemon like this guy did, and I will do a small analysis video on how to use them, or I'll even make a team based on them. And here we have the same wheel as we had 2 weeks ago, but this time I've updated the wheel to actually include these 1, 2, 3, 4, because I actually forgot about them. So let's see what the wheel reserves us. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, reroll. If I get Kyogre again, I'll need to do another team with Kyogre. Ooh, Solgaleo. Okay, I can cook with that. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video. But on that note, have a wonderful day or end of your day. Remember to like, share, comment and subscribe, and see ya. Peace.